Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. In the last episode, we made it to the top of the Altitude building, but Keith was taken out by the Sinis Trio, and they recovered the yellow gems, so we now have to infiltrate Altitude Tower, disable the barriers, recover the yellow gem, defeat the Sinis Trio, and shut down the Incredible Machine. But we don't have much time. The Incredible Machine is slowly but surely going to be in startup mode here, getting ready to rumble, so it's only a matter of time before all of Almia's Pokemon are taken over. We have to stop them in time. But luckily we have our new weapon here. We have the Vatanage Styler, which we upgraded to last time. It basically allows us to capture Pokemon who are under the influence of Gigarimos, such as inside this tower. So that's the new symbol. It basically indicates that we can actually still capture them, despite being under the influence of the Shadow Crystal, essentially. So we now have a Styler that can overcome the power of darkness. So who will win? The light or the darkness? Let's find out. 3 barriers, 3 floors in this tower, 3 Sinis Trio. We're gonna take them all out in this episode. The end game begins, guys. Even the music is end gamey right now. It's pretty intense. On every floor there will be a circuit ball that will power the barrier. We're gonna have to break it. Use the rules of Gigarimo to decide how to figure out what you need to use to break the barrier, by the way. Basically, you know, there'll be a blue one. Well, we know the colors of the Sinis Trio. There's a blue, yellow, and a red. That's also the color of the barrier. Apparently Nintendo just doesn't like green. So as you can see, by the way, can actually capture things and they'll actually stay in our party. So they won't escape. We can actually get these Magnetons to heal in case we need them. And we're also going to grab, I believe there's a Vaporeon on this floor. We're going to want one of those. Because like I said, blue, yellow, red. So the blue is weak to electric. The red's weak to water, and the yellow is weak to crush. So the same kind of logic as the Gigarimos, essentially. It's kind of like elemental effects of sorts, I guess. At least that's how I always think of it. I always think of it as like elements. I mean, it makes sense if you think like of crush as like a rock sort of ground. Well, I guess ground. It makes sense. Anyway, the Vaporeons are bulky, but they go down pretty quickly. We're gonna want the Soak 3, obviously, to take on one of the circuit balls. So we now have a Soak 3, a Crush 3, and an Electric 3 in our party. We should be good to go. We also have too many Pokemon, but we'll take care of that rather quickly. And, alright, I think we're prepared. Altitude Tower. Never mind, Alakazam. Be a jerk. See if I care. And of course, it's Alakazam, so it's gonna start teleporting around and shooting balls everywhere. Oh my god, I do not like Alakazam. Such a pain in the... I'm very tempted to run from this fight and not care, because this is going to be way more of a hassle. Like, he teleports too goddamn fast! Alakazam! Can we not do this right now? I have a world to save! There go. Scary. Okay, doing a charge attack obviously does not work here, so I'm just gonna do whatever circles I can here when I can do them, and that's honestly, a charge capture is just not worth it. Especially if I can't hold my thing for more than 2 seconds to get an actual... Okay, here we go. Opportunity! Go! That was a waste of time. I hate Alakazams. They can all die in a fire. I mean, I guess I can give us 1 health back, but that was just rude. I do not appreciate it. So, we don't have any need for a teleport, though, so we will ditch the teleport, and we shall finally head to the next floor. Uh-oh, well, maybe we'll have a cutscene first. That's also possible. So Altu's core computer is going to keep us informed of the power level of the Incredible Machine as we continue our way up. Power needed for level 2 is 50%, so it needs 50% more power to reach level 2. There's no abnormalities. We're running out of time indeed, Isaac, we are. So, it's gonna hit level 2 soon. Once again, level 3. Everything's in 3s here. Trio, etc. I mean, I guess if they had 4, it would be the Sinis Quadro, and that doesn't sound nearly as cool, especially because it's Sinis Trio, like Sinister. It's kind of a thing. Rhydon we already have, and for us we have in our party already. We don't need him. As you can see, we can't head to the next floor until we take on the current floor, though. So, yeah, we can't turn off the beams until we disable the circuit ball. So, basically, we're forced to fight the Sinis Trio in order, essentially. So here we go. The circuit ball is in here. That little thing below us, by the way, that indicates the level of Almia's computer. I believe it's not a time thing. Don't worry. But Heath, yellow Heath is in here, so we're gonna get a crush. So that's why Golem's outside here. So you will have a crush if you need it. But we have a Golem in our party already, and we'll get a Golem back when we're done. Because I like to have all the 4s in my party when I beat the game, because I'm crazy. But here we go, Heath. The first of the Sinis Trio has a Rhyperior. You smell bad. I mean, wait, that wasn't even what that wasn't the joke you're making. Rhyperior, cute? Not sure how I feel about that one, but alright. The first of the Sinis Trio is here. Luckily, it's us who is here, not Keith, who has once again failed for like he failed to get the yellow gem twice. He's so bad at this, so bad. But we aren't. We're here. Rhyperior, first boss fight. Let's do this. So Rhyperior is a bit once again one of those slowish but bulky Pokemon. Well, it's not even that slow from what I remember, but it's still a pretty tough Pokemon. So round 1, Rhyperior. Let's do this. I already know what Levana's is gonna be. That's gonna be a Magmortar if you remember from last time. So one thing in the Rhyperior will do is it'll stomp around and usually rocks fall, but I guess this is when the rocks are going. Yeah, here we go. It juked me out that first one. So I was hoping I could stay on one. Dang it! Stop! Rude. All right. Don't get anywhere near me. We're good. Let's get some capturing in now. So it moves decently fast, but it's mostly just the usual bulky, but slow enemy. So as long as you avoid the stomps and especially the rockfall. The rockfall's the big one. If you can avoid that, it's actually a fairly easy capture. Just avoid that and the sort of rock stomp that a lot of those Pokemon do. As long as you keep those avoided, you should be pretty good to go. Get yourself a good, healthy amount of experience, which we're going to need because we want to level up by the end of this if we can. And that's the first one taken care of. Heath, you've tried, but you've lost again. That's 3 strikes. You're out. Get out of here. So, yeah, barrier system won't be broken easy. Oh, but you forget, Mr. Heath, that, he put on a trap. But you forget, Mr. Heath, we have a boy genius with us. So, he flees, but luckily for us, we'll have a way to deal with this trap because, yeah, so you program the circuit also can't be here if a target cleared, but, well, he can unprogram it because Isaac's the one who taught them how to program in the first place. So obviously the teacher will know more about than the student about program, especially Heath. He doesn't seem like the most astute programmer in the world. 1.38 seconds only it takes Isaac. So we can now disable the ball here. It's 3 crush. Everything will be a 3 of whatever you know the color is weak to, essentially. So our Golem will suffice. We'll grab a Golem while we're out there just to have another crush 4 because I'm crazy, I guess. It's really the only thing I can think of as any reason. I'm insane, and I like to just have one of all the 4s in my party when we beat the game. It's just kind of a thing I do. So, yeah, that's the first of the 3 barriers gone. We've taken care of that. Only 2 remain. So, Seven confirms the outside layer of the barrier is gone. Progress is being made. Let's hurry to the next floor. Indeed, Isaac, let us go. We'll give you a little update of the tower every time you beat it. So we have the red and the blue barrier left to go. Red will be next. That's Levana. That's Magmortar. We know this already. Hi, Gollum. I'm gonna get rolled it by you because you're just a jerk. But you know what? That's okay, Gollum. If you want to be rude, I guess I can't complain. So yeah, just because, capture. Literally the only reason why I'm capturing this Gollum. It's literally just because I can. That's okay, because now we have a Golem, and we shall be able to head to the next floor and continue to chip away at this barrier. Although I believe before that happens, or no, I guess it'll be when we get to this floor. When we get some more Altru computer messages? No? Okay. Well, watch out for the Arcanine. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting the one. So this is the red floor, as you can see. So Levana, Magmortar, we know it's coming. We have the Rhyperior already to take care of the ball inside. So they're still at level 1, luckily for us. We're making good progress, so it's only 20% needed for level 2. So no abs? Don't skip ab day. So no abnormalities. Doesn't sound nearly as cool as don't skip leg day. But anyway, I don't know about that no abnormalities thing. There's an abnormality in the way I say abnormality. That's for sure. But I don't know if the computer's working necessarily as intended. So we have red electricity for some crazy reason. But here we go. The red door. Levana is inside. The Magmortar that took out Keith is in there. Can we beat it? That's the question. Let's find out. So, round 2. We're coming for you, Levana, or maybe we're not, because seems like there's no one here. Well, lucky us, I guess we get the barrier ball for free, because clearly that's how it works in video games. You can just get lucky like this and skip bosses. It just kind of happens. Okay, of course not. So, Lavana enters in behind us. I'm not sure where she came from, but she came down here, and it's time for... but I guess she was taught computer programming from Isaac as well. I know how to say characters' names. Keith clearly is evil. Part of Team Dimsdale explains why he's lost the yellow gem twice. Clearly, this is the big plot twist coming. But we're being just sarcastic snarkiness going here. So Magmortar's here. Let's go for round 2, guys. The second of the 3 Sinis Trios. It's a Magmortar. Magmortar Jr. I don't know. That was the only joke that came to mind there. Not the best of jokes, but I try sometimes. Anyway, it's a Magmortar. Very exciting. Let's go ahead and fight this flame cannon-filled Pokemon. So it's gonna do mostly the usual fire stuff. It'll have its explosions. It'll have its fire breath. I mean, none of these bosses they'll have the lava line thing that it does here. Is this supposed to be like lava plume or something? Okay, what's this one? It's gonna be the... Oh, really? So many exclamation points for just basic flamethrower, but okay. Anyway, I've lost my power here somehow, so let's quickly charge it back up again. Get a quick chance. It's gonna be a lava line. Oh, barely avoided that one, but I did. That's all that matters. So the flamethrower is gonna be next, right? Yeah. So we can just kind of carefully circle around this and get some loops in, and then go ballistic. Oh, man, that was some good circling going on there, and that takes cake of Magmortar, yes. That takes care of Magmortar. It's the source of Fire 5, by the way, so we're going to have to keep that in mind later on. So by now you're wondering, this seems relatively easy for, like, endgame bosses here. Interesting. I'm just going to leave it there for now. But, that's Magmortar for you. Not too terribly tough. So, Lavana lost again. I guess it's not 3 strikes you're out because I've only beaten you once before this, but that's okay. She no longer has the yellow gem, though, so maybe that's where she was coming from. Maybe she came from upstairs, that's where the yellow gem is. Who knows? Alright, Isaac, get to work. Disable that program. And indeed he does. 1.07 seconds. I don't know how you can count hundreds of a second, but you're just kind of crazy. Anyway, where's Vaporeon? There we go. Too many Pokemon. I can't control. There's just too many of them to click now. I have, what, 8 Pokemon in my party if you include the starter? The partner Pokemon, whatever you want to call it. Not really a starter considering I got it like 3 episodes ago. Well, more than 3, but... Or was it... No, it was like 4. Okay. Either way... I don't know, I guess Mr. Mischievous just gets to come be a hero, and all the other partner Pokemon can just cry for just being unfortunate. That's really all it is. So the second barrier is taken care of, guys. 1 barrier left to go. Things are getting exciting! Alright, Wendy calling from overhead. Second barrier is out. Only the yellow, oh, not the yellow, only the blue barrier remains. So, ironically, the first Sinis Trio member we fought is the last one we're going to have to deal with, actually, who ends up being the leader of the bunch, Ice. The cool-headed Sinis Trio member, user of many ice types and I guess dragon types as well, technically, because he used a Garchomp. So I guess he kind of uses anything. Who knows what he's going to throw at us? Actually, I know what he's going to throw at us, but well, you'll see really soon. And also, I guess it's time for a computer update. Yeah. Our true core computer, it's still level 1. Okay, good, making good progress. Only 10%, so I guess 50 to 20 and then 20 to 10 took about the same amount of time, but that's okay. There's also apparently some abno-nos in here. Abnormalities. I think there's definitely something wrong with the incredible machine here, which is kind of concerning considering how powerful it is. Who knows what it glitching could do? Oh god, there's a Vaporeon who really wants my face. I guess I can oblige. That Vaporeon just really wanted to be back in my party. It missed me, it's cute. Alright, charge up. And you gonna do water spouts now? Yeah, you are. Oh! God, gosh darn. Gosh darn! Gosh darn! Gosh darn! I underestimated the size of that water fountain. It was a bit larger than I thought. That's what she said. Anyway, we're in the blue area. There's a Gardevoir here, but we don't care about Gardevoir. There's also blue electricity here. It's kind of a thing. So here we go. The blue door. Ice awaits inside. Because we already have an Ampharos, so we will be fine of breaking the thing. So here we go. Can we take on the leader of the Sinis Trio? Well, let's see what he has in store for us. Let's go! The final barrier awaits us, guys. With this, we'll be able to break the barrier, they'll be able to bring the 2 gems close at least, we'll be able to do something on the Shadow Crystal. Operation Brighton might actually come to fruition after all. Can we save Almia? Ice stands in the way. Boy genius Isaac, yeah he is. He's a pretty cool guy. But we're the ones who are gonna kick your butt though. So yeah, typical villain monologuing going on here. There's a new beginning in Almia. I'm a pacifist. Yeah, okay. Clearly you're a pacifist in an evil organization that has full of violent people. Doing this for peace. I'm doing this for peace. Gallade, go kill them with violence. I guess if you're a pacifist, your Pokemon don't have to be. It's a Gallisowing. Gotta love the noises. By the way, it's a Gallade. That's the Pokemon. So it goes from a Frostlass to a Garchomp to a Gallade. He just doesn't have any sort of type, but that's okay. We still like him. So Gallade. This one's a bit more scary. This one's definitely a bit more scary from what I remember. Cause it's a lot faster. And it fires these little shockwaves everywhere, so you have to be a little bit more careful. Its run animation's really weird though. I really can't get over, and it does the whole teleporting thing too, which is annoying. He also will kind of fake you out with his arm often, so be careful about that. Yeah, he likes to do fake outs like that, so keep that in mind as well. Alright, you gonna fire more? Nope. Just more fake outs. He does like them fake outs, that's for sure. He's not gonna fake out that one though. So watch out for the fake outs, get as many circles in as you can. He teleports around quickly, like I said, so you're gonna have to be very careful of the Psychic Bulb. Ow! Okay, that one hurt. Sometimes he doesn't fake you out, you really have to be careful, so... I just can't get over the way he runs though. He looks so derpy. It's just silly. Alright, so... I mean, generally he does fake out a lot though, so you can kind of be gutsy and just go for it. A lot of the times it does kind of work out in your favor. So he's the source of Cut 5. We'll have to keep that in mind for post-game. And not quite enough for our level up yet, but we're getting close, and that's what's important. So, my Miss Drevius is apparently having a great time. End of the world? I don't care, I'm a ghost! So, Ice has been defeated. So, lame booby trap, uh-oh. This bodes poorly. When the protagonists start getting cocky, this bodes pretty poorly. So, Isaac seems to be having a little bit of trouble with this one. Ice, apparently, the ambitious one of the trio, he went ahead and learned a better program than what Isaac taught him, and this one's gonna be a little bit more tricky for Isaac to demolish. So, we can't disable the program, we can't actually defeat the barrier, we can't progress. This could be a problem. Ice's programming skills are too strong for us! Well, then again, we also have Isaac, so they're probably not. So, he fixed the program. Uh-oh, is it computer update time? It is computer update time! The power level is currently 1 still, but level 2 probably really close. Very little, it doesn't even have a percent. So, oh boy, the abnormalities are getting... I just can't, it's too funny. Anyway, yeah, sounds like it's having plenty of problems. You lied to me, computer program, I trusted you! But, we're almost out of time. Once level 2 hits, it begins. The destruction of Almia. Running out of time, Isaac, get to work on that program. You have to save the world with your science skills. But unfortunately, Ice isn't gonna make this easy. He's the leader of the Sinis Trio for a reason. So, while Isaac is working this program, it's time for us to not fight just one of the Sinis Trio. That's right, all 3 of them are under here now. So, basically, stop villain monologuing and get to the point already, jeez! I want to fight all 3 of you at the same time, that's what's happening. So, we have to fight all 3 of the Pokemon we just fought at the same time. That's why they were sort of easy-ish, is because now, we actually have to fight all 3 bosses at the same time. Luckily for us, though, it doesn't, the 3 Pokemon are weakened, I guess, and they have normal HP, not like a boss HP. But it's still a really difficult group combat, so all 3 at the same time. You thought this was gonna be easy? No, sirree. This is gonna be quite intense. The triple boss screen intro, so epic. Here we go. So my advice here: focus on Magmortar and Rhyperior. Gallade warps too much to ever really be. The problem is he shoots his thing around a lot too. So avoid. I would avoid Gallade for the most part. Just try not to let it break your line because it's really annoying. And try to get one of the other ones down first because Gallade is just going to warp around and be too much of a nuisance. So they need to group together so I can get all three of them at the same time though, because the problem is trying to go for one means the other one's going to break your line. The other ones will break your line then because Gallade keeps moving around. Big pain in the butt. Do not. Oh, that was close. Oh, there we go. Ample opportunity to get. Oh, that's some good damage on all of them. So just keep swinging away at the two, especially when you have a situation like this where they're really clumped together. Come on, charge up, charge up, charge up. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Just gonna stop the bleeding. Luckily, they don't do a lot of their major attacks now. It's the usual sort of when they're in a group, they don't really attack nearly as powerfully. So just gonna keep going for these two, especially while Gallade is distracted, and we got one down. So here we go. Progress being made. Gonna take care of this one. Oh, come on. Gotta get the Gallade. Gotta get the Gallade. Oh, stop hurting me. I don't know if I'm gonna get the group capture bonus for this, unfortunately, but at least I will try. So the only one left is Gallade. Oh, weaving in between the shock waves. Get the Gallade. Will this be enough to level up, though? Oh, very likely. We got the group capture, got the S rank. Oh, just a smidgen away from leveling up. That's unfortunate, but we'll have a little bit of opportunity to level up before we're done with all this, so we shall be okay. Actually, this kind of times out really nicely if I'm thinking about it. So, the Sinis Trio defeated. We've taken care of all of them. So, Heath heads to go help the boss out. Lavanna just bails because she's just a wussy. And, spineless losers. Oh, come on, you're the evil people. You people are just... Well, he did stall us quite a bit, though, so, the more they stall us, don't forget, the more likely they'll win. We are under the clock here. So, unfortunately, Isaac has cracked a grin. He has outwitted the intelligent Ice, and, wow, he's apparently so intimidated by Isaac's smarts that he drops the yellow gem and runs away. That's... Your brain is so big! Please have my gem! It's like every nerd's fantasy, I guess. I don't know. You have outscienced me, sir! I'm terrified of you! I don't know. Just kind of feels like that sort of strange situation. Anyway, the program is finally disengaged. It's ready for a target clear. Alright, I'll trust you on this one, Isaac. So, once again, this one is a water, or, no, it's the water one, so it's electric 3 is the way to deal with this. So, Ampharos will suffice, we will shock the heck out of that orb, and now the barrier has finally been destroyed. The Sinis Trio conquered all that stands in our way is the Shadow Crystal itself, and Blake Hall, the leader of Team Dimsun, the head of Altru Inc., the source of all of this darkness in Almia. It begins. The final battle, coming soon. So, unfortunately the trap is a bit more scary than you thought, huh, Isaac? Luckily, Isaac saves us from an explosion. We owe him our life. So, I guess programming can be explosive. Clearly, that's a thing you can program in. Sure. So yeah, they have more preachy stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So the barrier has been taken care of. No barrier, so they can get close to the Shadow Crystal. We have the yellow gem, and they have the red and blue gem. Perhaps we can actually get close enough to the Shadow Crystal to destroy it. But once again, Blake Hall does stand in the way. He's not going to let us get to our Shadow Crystal so easily. So, will we be able to make it? Well, we'll find out soon. Not going to end the episode yet, though, because there's still a little bit more to go, but we're gearing up for the final battle, basically, guys. It's going to be good. Me and Isaac. Blake Hall. The tower is vulnerable. The defenses are down. It all comes down to this upcoming confrontation. So let's head to the next room, because that's, I think, where the save point is, and we will be able to end the episode quite soon. Although, once again, update. It has reached level 2, unfortunately, so, and, well, it's counting down pretty quickly. This, going from level 2 to level 3 seems like it's pretty quick. We don't have much time. Should probably, those are numbers, or arrows, not, those are, you are full of abnormalities, computer. So what's going on with the Incredible Machine? What's going on with Blake Hall? What's going on with this room with, a bunch of black Gigarimos and a mysterious black cloud? What could that be? This strange black cloud. Something clearly is going on here. Something's going wrong. That dark shadow, it's alive. Could it be the source of these abnormalities? Could Team Dim Sum be trying to harness a power that they can't even control? Things are getting interesting. The finale coming up soon, guys! If the plot would ever shut up and let me end the episode. But no, we have plot everywhere. So, the Shadow Crystal begins, level 2, the controlling of the Pokemon begins to happen. The forest taken over. Well, I guess that's the Chicole Path, actually. Peel Town taken over. A random guy is speaking. A random woman is also speaking. All the Pokemon are in pain. All the Pokemon are being controlled, guys. We are truly the last line of defense. Only us can stop. Only us can stop this. The Pokemon are suffering, guys. Every Pokemon in Almia is suffering. Even the Team Dim Sum's Pokemon no longer is controlled by them. Everything controlled by the Shadow Crystal. Every single Pokemon under the control of one thing. Terrifying. Terrifying. And once it reaches level 3, the control will be complete. We have to stop them. If only the plot would stop talking. Oh my goodness, it never ends. It never ever does end. But there we go, it's level 2, as you can see on the floor below. We have to stop them, let's go! Save the world! So, the final, well, I guess there's still another room here, but the final save machine will be up ahead. The final save machine in the game, guys. So, can't unfortunately go into this Dark Crystal, can't really, oh, we can actually inspect the Gigarimo here. But apparently there's no way to destroy it. It's impossible to destroy. I didn't know you can actually inspect those ones. Interesting. Even the researchers are getting a bad feeling. No, Gengar, no! No, Gengar, no. Okay, there's nothing else in this room. We're leaving. Goodbye, Gengar. You're a cool guy, but I don't want to talk to you. Alright, the save machine's here, but we have one last thing to do before we head and save and end this episode. So, one last machine. Apparently, they've continued to make more adjustments. We can try to head out here, but as you can see, an electric floor blocks the way. There's only one, I guess the only way to stop this final trap is going to be that computer, but something looks a little suspicious about this computer. As you can see, modifications, they're trying to trick Isaac by changing things up a little bit here. One last little trap for them to take care of. That new machine must control the floor. Well, let's go ahead and let the boy genius get a crack at this, but something looks suspicious about the wall there. Those flashing lights. Something's up here. Oh, it must have been programmed by Ice. Well, I don't know. Ice had some pretty scary programs, dude. Be careful. A little concerning. So, disables the program. Allows us to make, well, gets rid of the electricity. We can now head up to the final floor of the tower, where, Blake Hall awaits. So he shuts off the power. Let's go, Isaac. Me and you together. The Ranger Genius and the Science Genius, we can take on everything together. Oh, never mind. Hey, there's the green color. Unfortunately, activates a trap, and Isaac is now stuck behind this electric barrier, which means we have to go it alone, guys. Only us, only me can stop everything. So no more Isaac. We gotta go this by ourselves. A one-on-one, me versus Blake Hall. Who will win? The light versus the darkness. The Vantage Styler versus the Incredible Machine. Everything's been hyped up for this final battle between the Union and Team Dim Sum. Who? Oh, we got healed somehow. How the heck did we get healed? We're at full health now. It's kind of a silly thing. Yeah. So that's all for now, guys. The next episode, we go it up alone, and we finish this once and for all. Who will win? We'll find out next time. Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Almia, this is LuckySevenDX, signing out. Bye-bye.